Hey everybody, how's it going? I am your host, Mr. Dude, coming at you with another show from around the galaxy. I'm here from the SS1. As you can see, we're just chilling in outer space. Wanted to take a few minutes of your time today just to talk about someone who's actually been hugely inspirational in terms of my growth on X and like even just with what we're doing on the X Galaxy Crypto Show. So I wanted to highlight here Alex Finn. A lot of you might know him from NFT God. So he went through the whole I'm NFT God. I figured out the algorithm, whatnot, and then he slowly changed over to Alex Finn, right? If you followed along that whole journey, or if you're just catching on now, he's just Alex Finn, good-looking guy in a suit. So what Alex really is good at is figuring out the algorithm, what works. He dives into all of the source code. He looks for things that will get you essentially shadow banned or limited in terms of searches and whatnot, and then he teaches you how to do the opposite. You can literally just copy and paste his advice and just follow it. You put it on a screen, put it on your notebook, write it down, do whatever you want. Just follow the guy's advice, and I promise you that you will actually grow. So when I first started following Alex, if you just, you know how we all read things in a rude voice in our head, like anytime you get a text, it's always in the meanest voice. I would always read his posts as like him almost like looking down, like, oh, you're dumb, you should do this, I do this, that's why I'm big, that's why you're small. But actually, he started putting out videos, and now that he's done videos, he does live streams, you get to see way more of his personality, and you realize that a lot of times he's just joking around, he's having a good time on X, while also giving you the keys to the kingdom and the secrets of how to grow, right? So definitely shout out to Alex Finn for doing that. I got one of his tweets up here. This is his latest one, as you can see. Simple guide to growth on X you'll ever read, okay? Or the simplest guide I can't even read, so hopefully you can read. Find accounts similar to yours that you admire, right? So look, people like if you're into tech, right? You probably like the Elon Musk of the world, the Mark Cubans. They're great in general just because they argue with each other. How is that not entertaining? Turn on their notifications. I got Alex's on. Reply to their posts with actual value. If you're just putting like those eyes that are just like, oh, just looking around, like no one cares. People just scroll right past your content. But if you have something valuable and information that you want to share, start essentially a conversation with someone like Alex or Mark or whoever you're doing this for, us at the Galaxy Crypto Show, people are more inclined and likely to respond back, right? Also see who these people are following, right? Do this consistently for a year. Watch how their audience becomes your audience. Eat a Trader Joe's ice cream sandwich to celebrate your success. I think this is his actual secret key, is that he is constantly eating ice cream sandwiches, and that Trader Joe's should, by now, what are they doing wrong? Should be sponsoring all of his shows, sending him free ice cream sandwiches. What are you guys doing? Now he's even got us vouching for him. Trader Joe's, get your act together, get this guy a deal. So this guy has almost 200,000 followers. It's now his full-time business. He'll talk to you. You can hear all about it. Alex has no problem telling you about his success story and his background. And then you can literally just follow his stuff. Check out his X page here, formerly known as Twitter. And you can see he's got 1% better. One of his other profiles, you can subscribe there. There's lots of information there. You can also subscribe up here. I think it's like $9 a month. And he does like once a week, he does videos for just his subscribers only. I'm poor, not going to do that. Maybe one day if this blows up here. So here, simplest guide that we just went over. I've been posting on X for 27 months to the day, gained 190,000 followers, built a 6-figure business, quit my job. We are all looking to go in and say, I'm out of here. Piss on the floor. He's made connections with billionaires. He actually talks with Elon Musk. Like, that's pretty cool. So Elon knows that, this dude Alex is smart enough to look into all of my technology and figure out, essentially where all the holes are, and then he talks to him about how to get better. Like, your network is your net worth. I'm sure you've all heard that before. I'm not dropping new information on you. So you go. Again, sometimes he even reposts the things that have worked in the past because they worked. Go back, look at your analytics, look in your settings, go in there and check out your monetization, check all the analytics in your posts, and then see which ones are hitting and which ones are not. And then the ones that are hitting, focus on those ones. Don't try to make your bad ones better. Focus on recreating your good ones. And if such a banger goes viral, don't be afraid to use it again, right? People were surprised yesterday when I said I make over 200 grand on X, and he's doing things like Mr. Beast on YouTube, right? Copying those guys. He has not reinvented the wheel here. He is simply willing to put in the work. I heard him talk about he would go to his 9 to 5. He would come home from like 8 to 2. He would be a reply guy. And then next day, same thing over and over and over again. like consistency is what breeds success, right? So be more like Alex and less like the shit poster that you see who just posts a fire emoji. So, I mean, just by implementing some of his own things, I even have, look at this, Alex Finn follows you. He follows me back. I follow him, been interacting with him way more, get up on his stages, go on these spaces. They are terrifying at first. There's all these strangers who could just rip you to shreds. That's sometimes what they want to do, but most people are nice. If you're up there spreading positivity and you're being good, like I went up there to get roasted and some dummy named Nora tried and it was just horrible. But I know that I've implemented a lot of Alex's things, so you win some, you lose some, right? Good job, Nora. But Alex Finn has, essentially always brought people up. It's always a good time on his stages, and like that's where you're going to grow. That's where you're going to meet new people. That's where you're going to not hang out with the 5 same people that you hang out with. That's how you start meeting with this person and that person. You meet the Alex Finns of the world. Next things you know, Mr. Beast is following you. Next thing you know, you're on the morning breakfast show with Jay Chains and Ben Armstrong, and you're talking with those guys, and you got Turbo and them being like, come down to Atlanta, or you're having Alex Finn respond to your messages saying like, hey, Mr. Dude, I think you're going to be doing big things together with me this year. Like, how cool of a compliment was that, right? Just keep going. Don't stop. Every day, consistency, consistency, consistency. It's okay to become obsessed with your own success because you're doing this for you and your family. Just know your why. Follow these steps, step by step, and you'll be good. All right? That's all I got for you today. Just want to take a quick one. Hope everyone enjoyed their St. Patrick's Day. And Mr. Dude, out.